hearing of the Budget Committee will come to order. I welcome our witnesses. I thank our ranking member. I welcome the members in attendance. Ranking Member Grassley and members of the committee, today's hearing is about guaranteeing Medicare's solvency, a good thing to do, by balancing the tax system so that it's less rigged and more fair. Another good thing to do. So, two good things. In July, the Budget Committee held a hearing on protecting Social Security by taking away tax tricks that let those at the top pay lower tax rates than teachers and firefighters. Today, we turn to Medicare, our other pillar of American retirement security, whose insolvency is predicted to arrive sooner than Social Security's. Right now, a government shutdown looms because House Republicans are once again trying to make the tax system even less fair, to give more freebies to big business and billionaires. Republicans over there want to maintain the massive exemption for inheritances to wealthy heirs. They want to keep tax breaks for multinational corporations that send their profits and jobs offshore. And they want to hamstring the IRS from catching wealthy tax cheats. Nobody likes these policies, so they have to hold our government operations hostage. It will cost billions and add to the deficit if they succeed at shutting the government down. At the end of the day, their point is taking care of the billionaires and big corporations. The rest is smoke and mirrors. Any serious conversation about federal spending and deficits must also include Medicare. According to CBO, Medicare, along with Social Security, will make up more than half of spending growth over the next decade as America's population ages. And without new revenue, Medicare will cover less than 90% of scheduled benefits beginning as soon as 2031, only 8 years away. Since its inception, Medicare has ensured that our nation's seniors do not become impoverished due to illness. As a result, older Americans live longer, live better quality lives, and get better care in the healthcare system. Today, nearly 80% of Americans either receive direct support from Medicare or have a family member or close friend enrolled in the program. Almost every senior in this country will receive Medicare benefits, which they have earned throughout their working lives and which let them retire in health and dignity. Rhode Island seniors understand the importance of Medicare on their quality of life. Joyce from Pawtucket said, "Medicare is a lifeline for me. Reducing benefits would cause me to neglect medical problems, and I would actually end up in the hospital." Lisa from West Warwick said, "Without Medicare, I would exhaust my finances and go without care and medicines." And Anna from Providence said, "Medicare helps me in countless ways. It helps pay for my wheelchair, shower chair, lift to get in and out of bed, doctor's visits, and medicine, among other things. All of these are essential and enable me to continue living my life." But for decades, some Republicans worked publicly to undermine Medicare, to have Medicare, as former Speaker of the House Newt Gingrich put it, wither on the vine. They proposed raising the Medicare eligibility age, turning Medicare to a private voucher program, and even sunsetting Medicare altogether. Then came the State of the Union address earlier this year, when Republicans and Democrats together gave President Biden a standing ovation when he declared that cuts to Social Security and Medicare would be off the table. That bipartisan consensus, if it was real and not more smoke and mirrors, leaves only one option: raise revenue. And we can raise revenue by unrigging our tax code. We can close loopholes that allow the super wealthy to avoid taxes. It would be good to level the playing field so the wealthiest in this country can't play by a special set of rules and avoid paying a fair share. We can and must protect Medicare. We can and must do so without cutting benefits. And we can do that by making our tax code fairer. Win, win, win. According to the CMS Chief Actuary, the authority on Medicare solvency, my Medicare and Social Security Fair Share Act would ensure Medicare remains solvent effectively forever. And we heard at our Social Security hearing that my legislation would also extend Social Security solvency indefinitely. As I told my Republican colleagues at our Social Security hearing, I'm more than happy to welcome serious proposals to protect Social Security and Medicare without cutting benefits. I've spent enough time in the Senate to know the difference between freewheeling chat and actual proposals. Actual proposals are what lead to actual agreements. So feel free to join in with an actual proposal. My proposal ensures Medicare solvency forever. It does so by unrigging a rigged tax system, so those who can most afford to pay don't play by a different set of rules. It's available for everyone to see and debate. We face simple arithmetic: raise revenue or cut benefits. Those are the options if we are to preserve Medicare. If we abide by what seemed like a bipartisan commitment not to cut benefits, we must safeguard Medicare by raising revenue. It is literally life and death for millions of older Americans.